When 34-year-old Morris Fields walked into a small claims courtroom in Fulton County to represent himself against a wealthy condo association, he wasn't just armed with evidence, he brought quiet confidence and the truth. He didn't expect to be mocked on his way to the bench, and he certainly didn't expect the woman who mocked him to become a symbol of everything he was up against. "She looked me up and down like I didn't belong," Fields said, and then she leaned over and said loud enough for others to hear, "You'll lose. You don't stand a chance." That woman, identified later only as Linda Whitmore, a board member of the Eastgate Condominiums HOA, had taken particular offense when Fields filed a complaint against the association for towing his car illegally from a visitor parking spot. The association had cited security risk and unauthorized presence in their notice. Fields, a graphic designer and Navy veteran, knew otherwise. "I'd park there dozens of times when visiting my cousin who lives there. The space was marked visitor. My cousin even signed the HOA form verifying it," he said. "But I drive a black Dodge Charger, and I'm black." Apparently, that was all they needed. Instead of backing down, Fields filed suit, seeking reimbursement for the $620 towing fee and an apology. When the HOA responded with a motion to dismiss and threats of counter-litigation for malicious claims, he refused to be intimidated. "People told me I should just let it go," Fields said. "But if we keep letting things go, nothing changes." On the day of the hearing, Whitmore arrived with a high-priced attorney and an air of smug certainty. She reportedly chuckled when Fields stood alone at the plaintiff's table with a manila folder. But her expression changed as Fields began to speak. He calmly presented photographic evidence showing his car in a clearly marked visitor spot. He read from HOA bylaws confirming visitor parking rights and provided a notarized letter from his cousin. Then came the most damning evidence. A printed email from another HOA board member stating, "We've had issues with that Charger before. It's always loud and sketchy." That wasn't about volume, Fields told the judge. That was about assumptions. The judge, Honorable Ramona Ellis, agreed. After just 12 minutes of deliberation, she ruled in Fields' favor, ordering the HOA to pay him $620 plus $500 in damages and issue a written apology within 10 days. The courtroom was stunned, but it was what happened next that made Fields a viral sensation. A bystander in the gallery had quietly recorded the earlier exchange, Whitmore whispering, "You'll lose," followed by Fields calmly walking to the front. The video was uploaded to TikTok with the caption, "She told him he'd lose." He schooled the whole courtroom. By day's end, the video had over 2 million views. Within a week, it crossed 12 million. Fields was flooded with messages of support, some from fellow veterans, others from black professionals who had been similarly underestimated. "He handled that with grace," one user commented. "No yelling, no drama, just truth, receipts, and dignity." Major outlets picked up the story. Civil rights organizations invited Fields to speak on racial profiling and housing bias, and local city council members cited his case as an example of why legal access reform is urgently needed. As for Whitmore, she has since resigned from the HOA board. A statement from the condo association apologized for the insensitive and inappropriate actions of certain members and promised to revise its visitor policies. Fields isn't interested in a victory lap. "I didn't do this for internet fame," he said. "I did this because I was tired of being told I didn't belong. I belong anywhere the truth does." But for millions who watched him dismantle arrogance with evidence, his stand meant more than a win in small claims court. It became a symbol of self-respect, justice, and knowing your worth even when others try to diminish it.